Mex get to? We're going to talk about the Mortal Kombat beta. Mex! Get over here! There you are. You ready?
Yep, we're ready. Welcome everybody to Tex-Mex Nerd Feed.
I'm Tex.
And I'm Mex.
Today we're going to be giving our opinion on the Mortal Kombat 11 beta. Beta.
So we got our hands on the beta. I mean, it was a very exclusive club.
That's
right.
Not
many people
closed
got that.
Beta.
Yeah, closed. And they had 5 characters. They had Jade, Baraka, Scarlet, Cabal, and Scorpion.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
the
majority of them.
I didn't like Scarlet.
I enjoyed Scarlet. I was a lot better with Scarlet than I was with Jade.
I enjoyed Jade.
So he played the beta a lot longer than I have. I only played for just a couple hours.
I might have played a couple of more hours. It wasn't that long.
So they gave us 3 stages, I believe, right?
Yes.
3 stages. The stages look absolutely amazing.
There's very good graphics on all of it.
Yes.
The character renderings are well in their own, but the background is
It
more
just
than I
puts
expected.
it puts it a step above.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, when we were doing our live stream over on Facebook. If you guys want to check out our Facebook page, go ahead and do that. We will do live streams from time to time. But when it was your turn to play during the live stream, I was just like taking in the scenery. Yeah,
you're noting on a couple of the background images.
Yeah, it's just, it looks so real. I mean, especially compared to like the original Mortal Kombat game
with a bridge and a tan background.
Yeah. All right, so checking out the graphical advancement while Tex was playing during the live stream, I was just taking in so much of the beauty. The stages were just so breathtaking.
And that was only 3 out of what looked like 18, I think.
I don't know. I didn't actually look at that, like how many were actually available.
No, I didn't pay too much attention.
Yeah. So, the stages, the 3 stages, just amazing. The characters are amazing. Graphically speaking. So just visually, the game so far, from what we can tell from the beta, is just great. Gorgeous. It's worth the $60 in its own right.
The new cosmetic area too, instead of there just being a couple of skins already pre-made for the character, that you can flesh out your own inner right to make it more personal to you. Yeah.
So with the Mortal Kombat X, when you have the 3 character variations, here you could create more and you can unlock more, similar to that of Injustice 2.
More advanced from that yet.
Oh yeah, definitely more advanced, because you could pick movesets and everything as well.
Create your own subclass.
Yeah, so it is steps above Mortal Kombat 10. Absolutely. And definitely above
all the rest.
Injustice 2.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So it was just awesome to see that they are still keeping it fresh, still keeping it new, and they're
learning from one another. That's a really good thing.
Yeah, because Injustice 2 did it so well, and everybody liked it, and it's like, all right, well, let's improve upon it for Mortal Kombat 11. So definitely. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 in regards to the visual aspect is amazing. Talking about the characters and the variations, from what we can tell with the beta, they gave us very limited options. So we could only choose like 1 or 2 not fatalities, 1 or 2 intros.
Yeah, finales, outros.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 of 2 intros, or 1 of 2
outros.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing there's going to be plenty more in the open game.
Yeah. So yeah, custom character variations are amazing from what we can tell already, and it was
so far they have done an excellent job.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll improve once the game is live.
Yeah, definitely. So graphics, customer character variations. What about the actual gameplay?
The gameplay was very fluid.
Yeah, I think that was something that stood out to me more than anything. Well, I guess graphics was on top.
Yeah.
But the next thing was just how easy it was to flow into combos, or the new not power system, not like X-ray system, but like the
final blow.
Yeah, not even just the final blow, but like you just
incorporating the X-rays into some of the
like
moves.
Special moves and stuff. Yeah, that was great. Like he said, it was fluid. It still felt as though it was familiar. It still felt familiar, but it was also a nice fresh take, and it was definitely a lot
artful. The way they incorporate some of their specials into just a short little move too.
Yeah, definitely. So you could definitely see that the developers put so much heart and soul into it, and I mean, I love the Mortal Kombat games, so that's what I love about the Mortal Kombat games, especially the recent ones, is how much like dedication they're putting into it. So in regards to the story aspect, we don't get anything.
No.
So
the only thing we got to do was a 5-tier tower with the 5 characters that are available to play in the beta, or we can go online and get walloped by any other player that's had this game longer than we have.
Yeah, I think I tried one game.
Yeah.
Got my ass whooped.
Mm-hmm. A point that I'd like to bring up was just some of the fatalities being a lot more lackluster, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. They weren't innovative.
Yeah. Now, that might just be that they gave us these 5 people because they're like the downtrodden ones. I mean, some were pretty good. Cabal's made me cringe.
Yeah, Cabal's was pretty good. I liked a lot of them. They all felt like Mortal Kombat fatalities. It's just that some were very creative, more thought out and creative, and the others were just very straightforward. Chop some arms off, chop a head off, and you're good to go.
Any other thoughts towards this?
I don't know. This was a pretty quick video because we only had the limited. Oh yeah.
Whoa! Stop the presses. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna piss my pants. So yeah, the one thing I noticed immediately was when you turned the game on right away, it was very prominent, was that the music was not the same.
No, it's very more upbeat.
Yeah.
I won't say traditional. Felt Injustice-esque.
Yeah, it felt a lot like Injustice, which Injustice music feels a lot like cinematic, like action dramatic music. It's very superhero-esque, and I don't picture the Mortal Kombat characters, the theme and stuff like that. I don't picture that as being like superheroes. No. And that's one thing that irks me about seeing Scorpion come over to an Injustice roster or whatever. You know what I mean? Like when they have those DLC characters, it just doesn't feel right to have those characters in there.
Right.
So yeah, the one very prominent thing that stuck out to me was the music, and that was one thing that I did not like whatsoever.
No, it didn't feel natural. But if that's the only thing, then it's nothing to complain about.
I don't know, man. Music for me, especially with games, is one of the biggest things. Oh, really? Jeremy Soule.
Sure.
What is his name? Bear McCreary.
Oh yeah.
From.
I have no idea who they are.
Okay, so Jeremy Soule, the composer and writer for Elder Scrolls themes or soundtracks, and then you have Bear McCreary, who does the God of War.
All right.
So the music for me with video games is a very big thing. I don't remember the composer for Spider-Man, but the new Spider-Man for PS4, the music is phenomenal. It's perfect.
I didn't notice it until you said anything that it was so off-putting.
Yeah, it's just not the right style of music for Mortal Kombat, in my opinion. Right. So, is there anything else to add?
I can't think of anything else.
All right. Well, when the game drops, April 23rd, I am getting the Switch version,
and I'm getting the Xbox One version,
and we are going to compare the two
graphically and playability.
Yeah, it's a little harder in handheld mode with the Nintendo Switch because of the D-pad. It's not a traditional D-pad that's great for fighting games. So we will give our input with that. We will give our input on the graphical differences, and there will be downscaling, but they say that on the Switch, it's still running 60 frames per second because it's a fighting game. That's more important than the resolution.
Right. Okay.
A lot more important.
Makes sense to me.
So we will do that, and we will do an actual full review of story and gameplay throughout when we get to that point. The comparison will probably be first on the list because it'll be a lot quicker. We're not going to get through the story mode that quickly. So, if you don't have anything else to add,
I don't.
That's it for us.
Otherwise, thanks for watching.